I got my passport, I got my travel visas and stuff. Got it right here, make sure my license is up in here. Yes, it is. Oh, music binders and all that stuff, that is in that bag over there. I got my plane pillow, socks, camera, oatmeal, because I'm not trying to buy breakfast every day because it's expensive. And I got my trusty book that I'm supposed to be reading. All you need to know about music business.
So you got everything?
Yeah, yes, except for my cell phone, which I don't know where that is right now, which I need to find that. That's important. Even though I can't use it overseas, I have no service.
I mean, this day is so special. I mean, it's been such a long time to get to this point. She's worked so hard to get where she is today, and I'm so proud. We're so proud of her.
So proud of her.
Come here, sweet pea.
Yeah.
And I went to the Humane Society and found this lovely face. I had to get her because she pushed all her sisters out of the way and was like, me, take me. And she was so cute. And her name was Alice on her collar, actually, when I got her. But I was like, you don't look like an Alice. This is the love of my life. My other one, anyway.
We were just talking about when the first time you got her karaoke.
Yes.
And she was like 4 years old. And we came down to hear her sing. And she was so shy she wouldn't face us. So she turned to the fireplace. She sang to the fireplace. And all we could see was her back.
Because she gets really clingy or extra sad when I'm leaving, when I'm going somewhere, but I'll only be gone a week. And she sits by the door every day, like when I go for a gig or something, she will lay in the door and stay there the whole time until I get back.
Yeah. I said, well, I think I'm going to have a singer in the family. So I came and I said, is that you singing like that? And she turned around and got real shy. And I said, that sounds wonderful. And I said, I'm so proud of you. And ever since then, she's been kind of, singing a little bit. And then when she got 11 years old, that was it.
Everybody's like really excited for me because this is crazy because like a year ago, this was just kind of a thought. And I've always wanted to like get out of the country and stuff. But, you think, oh, okay, that would be great to do, but I don't have any money or just, stuff like that. But to actually like get received in another country and be able to go like is insane.
Alrighty. Ready to go, Tosh?
Yeah! What?
Yep.
Well,
No rain today. Yeah, man.
yeah, of course. I told you, I bring rain wherever that I go.
But it will be sunshine. They're forming, downloading stuff. It's a little late now.
On a cloudy day. Yeah, you know all about that. When it's cold outside. Who's gonna sing the parts? I got the month of May. I don't know why I'm singing this. I guess you say. Why would we the same part? Dang, Marcus, it just got real again.
You did it?
He just got real.
That's okay. That's the beauty of this situation. It is very real for you.
Oh, yeah.
It's no longer just a dream.
Yeah.
It got real.
And then the band flies out on Wednesday to join us. This is Brenda Lynn Jackson.
Hi.
My manager who's coming with me.
Oh, I love her very dearly.
Why you glad
United States of America. For spacious skies, for amber waves of gray.
Yes.
My very first microphone I ever bought, my mom gave me like 50 cents.
Yeah.
Well, it was like $1. Well, I think she gave me $1, but it was like 50 cents or something. $5. There used to be this store called 50 Off, and those little microphones with the, you know, the one you were just talking about, the little plastic one just bringing it. That's the first microphone I ever bought, and I think I was 6, 7.
Do you even find them things anymore?
Yes, because I bought some a few years ago when I was teaching summer camp, and I bought some for the kids. A lot of things. Boy, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was all over the house, just that mic was. I was like, yeah. I was just yelling and stuff.
Yeah.
I was doing everything. But you know what? I didn't realize that I was actually practicing.
Yeah, right.
But I wasn't thinking about it like that. You know, I was just being a kid, being stupid. Don't cry, Mama. I'm not. You're gonna cry, no.
You call me when you get in, okay?
All right, Tasha.
Bye-bye.
Bye, bro. Love you too.
This is where you're allowed to say your final farewells.
No, this is not a final farewell.
Well,
Don't be
not
saying
final
that.
farewell.
Have you reached? This is where you reach your final destination. Don't make me think of that movie. That movie scares me. I'll see y'all when I get back.
For you, I would fly 1,000,000 miles to see your face and your smile. The taste of love is on your lips. I'd give all I have for another sip. For you.
Okay, I have arrived in London and I'm in the car. And the steering wheel is on the other side of the car. That is so totally weird.
I'd give anything for your heart. You own the essence of my soul. I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go.
I am soaking all of this reality in. This is so crazy. In a good way.
Okay.
This is awesome. This is like a dream. Wow. This really, truly is a dream. I've always wanted to travel. I've always just wanted to do this kind of thing, so I'm actually doing it. This is great. Overwhelmingly great.
I climb the highest height for you. I fight the toughest fight for your heart. You want the essence of my soul. I'll never let you go.
Miss anything, like I want to look everywhere.
I was going to think like that.
Wow.
I don't know what you've done. You made it.
Super cool.
Amazing.
I've listened to Jazz FM for a long time, so it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize until recently that it's Europe-based.
Yes, that's awesome.
Cool. I can't believe I'm sitting
You're here.
No, you definitely are.
Yes.
and I'm traveling, which is something that I have always wanted to do.
Yes.
I was just telling them how I'm really excited to be here with Jazz FM because I've been listening to Jazz FM for a long time, but I didn't realize it was Europe-based. I don't know how I...
Oh, okay. Where did you think we were in the States? Or?
I guess, I don't know. Because I had downloaded like the app and was listening to like streaming radio and stuff, and so I didn't know where it was coming from.
And that's kind of like the joy of internet radio now is you can pick up a good brand and it doesn't really matter where it comes from.
Right, exactly.
If you get the app and you're away, you can listen to it whenever. But yeah, I mean, we were kind of like a full-blooded jazz station up till about a year ago, and then they kind of changed the direction of it, made it very easy listening, usual thing. But we strive to keep the jazz element alive, keep it going, and support it. So, Tatiana, LadyMay, Mayfield, welcome to Jazz FM.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the UK. It's your first ever trip to the UK. How do you feel? I mean, you've breathed in here and you brought the sunshine with you.
Aw.
Sure enough, you just made a fantastic album, a portrait of Lady May. As an artist, did you produce and sort of fund that yourself, or how did the
Yes.
project come together? Because it's quite a feat, isn't it, to put together an album these days?
Yes, it is. And unlike my first album where I collaborated with Erskine Hawkins, we both kind of put in for it, but this time I've fully funded it myself. And I did a lot of the writing on it. And there's only 3 songs on that album that I didn't write. So it was really important for me. It's very personal. Very, very personal.
What was the concept of thinking behind doing this particular album?
Well, I was getting out of school, and actually, I was done with school, actually, and I was like, I really want to create a project and an album that is essentially me, that everybody could really see me as a person through my music, through my art, and I really wanted to put something out that was, from my heart, that you could hear, and I wanted to showcase the fact that I write and compose also, in addition to just being, a vocalist. So and I also play keys, and I play trombone, and so I didn't play keys on this record. I plan on doing some on the next, but I just wanted to showcase that I'm not just a vocalist and that I don't just sing standards. I actually write my own material, and I wanted people to hear that and hear my heart. So
Trombone. That's an interesting instrument in itself, isn't it? I mean,
Yes.
as a jazz instrument, it's never really a leading instrument. It is in salsa and Latin music.
Mm-hmm.
What made you want to pick up the bone and start learning that? Is that
Well, I've been playing since I was, I think I started taking when I was 11, 12, I was in middle school. Really, a lot of my music education, though, started when I was about 11, because up to that point, my parents didn't really know about, finding, like, teachers for piano and stuff like that, so we didn't really find anyone till I was 11, so I started piano, and then I started band in 6th grade. It's around the same time, and then after that, I just started meeting more teachers, and then it was just heavy music since then. On like all through high school, I was in marching band. I did all the solo ensemble contests and regional competitions, all that kind of stuff. And by the time I graduated, I had been in 2 bands and 2 choirs in school, and then outside of school, I was taking classical piano, jazz piano, classical voice, and a jazz singer's group. I was like totally overachieving at that time when I was in high school, but a lot of music.
you've got that whole jazz persona thing going on. You look like a jazz singer. You sound like a jazz. You are a jazz singer, of course. Excuse me. Lady Day came before you many years ago. Lady May we have now in the 21st century. That connect between the old school and the new school is very prevalent. But I mean, what prevented you from, or do you have any kind of R&B skeletons in the closet, as George Clinton might say? I know that Gregory Porter, along his way, he kind of did collaborations with certain things that he probably would rather were left under the carpet somewhere. Did you do any of that when you were coming up?
I did, because being a young person, you're into mainstream, some of it also. And I grew up with a lot of classic soul, R&B, and classical, a little bit of rock, a little bit of everything, really. And I'm really thankful for that balance of, different kinds of things. I do still sing like soul music also. That's kind of like my vibe. I kind of try to combine jazz and soul and make it my own thing. So I do some of that now, and I'm actually planning on doing kind of like a jazz soul record here in the next year. I don't have anything regrettable, thank God. I don't have anything regrettable, like I say, that I've done musically. But you could probably find some interesting recordings of me in high school when I used to sing all kinds of stuff and doing pop stuff. I think the first song I'd sang in it was a talent show, or a local talent show in my town, and I sang like Reflection that Christina Aguilera did, and like Mulan, which is kind of funny. But yeah.
And you're a jazz educator, or you're a music educator. Mm-hmm. You give back. What do you find most rewarding about doing that?
It's really great, especially when you have students that have the drive and they have the will and they really, really want to do it. And, they're asking you questions and all that kind of thing. It's truly a blessing to be able to give that back. That's something I've always wanted to do, is to spread the love and the joy of music that I had. I had great teachers and stuff, and I hope that I, you know, am that person for them, like that when they think of me, that they'll remember, you know, how much I tried to help them. I always try to be there for my students. I tell them, hey, you can call me anytime if you need some help or a question. And it's so important to know that you have that that backing if you need it, you know, as a student and educator, because music opens so many doors, you know, and to creativity and to just helping others. You can touch so many people that way. So it's really important to me. I'm glad that I'm able to do that.
You're over here in the UK to do some shows. We've got some shows coming up, including the Music Connect Showcase this Saturday. That's quite a nice event to be a part of. So it's a developing thing there. How did you come to the attention of those guys? And it's quite a feat, actually. I know how expensive it can be, and the sort of resource you need to put in to, you know, get yourself over from the States and maintain your thing and do it and bring your vibe with you. It's quite a feat to do that. Are you looking forward to the show, and you know what kind of preparation have you put in for this?
Well, in order to get here, I did a Kickstarter campaign and raised money. So some wonderful people invested.
Tell us more about the Kickstarter thing. There's a few of these around that you can just put yourself out there and say, I need some money for this event or this project. Would you contribute? That's essentially how it works, right?
Right. It's pretty cool. It's a crowdfunding platform, so you can upload your stuff to the website and what you're trying to do, and you set a budget, like, okay, this is how much I need to reach, and then you just promote and, you know, ask your family and friends and people that are supporting you, or, you know, your supporters, to help you do something. And in my case, I was trying to come here because since my music has been, you know, played here heavily and stuff, I really wanted to come and do a show for you guys. So I was able to fund that in, I think 30 days or so. And we did in 45. We did in 45 days and funded it to be able to come here. So that's really awesome. And with the Music Connects deal, actually we just kind of have connected with so many various people here in the UK that have been playing my music. And when they found out that I was wanting to come over, they were like, oh, this would be great for you to be on this show, you know, with these other great artists. So it's just truly remarkable how this whole thing has unfolded. I mean, it's totally a dream come true for me. I've always wanted to travel and come here, and so this is like surreal. I think I'm still trying to let it sink in that I'm actually here. So
your reference point obviously is going to be slightly different, but the blues is connected, isn't it, all the way through? Is it important to maintain that focus on the lineage, the blues music, or can you take a different reference point like a lot of today's musicians?
I think that you can do a little bit of both. I do a lot of blues too, like on my live shows a lot of times back at home. And blues really moves people in a way that a lot of other styles, I don't want to say don't or can't, but sometimes it is that. Because blues, I guess, you know, a lot of people will describe it as it's a very deep human feeling, whether you're even singing a happy one or a sad one. There's something about the blues that just really gets into people, and blues is a big thing in Texas. There's a pretty large blues scene. It's kind of underground now, but there's still a lot of blues lovers there. And I sing at a club called the Scat Jazz Lounge often where I live. It's one of the top jazz clubs where I live. And every time I do any type of blues, I mean, the whole place, the vibe just changes. People get so excited, and you know, they get up and they dance, and some people probably drink more, you know. You know, and it's just crazy how blues really can move people, and I think it still moves people today like it did back then, but it's just we're in a different setting, you know. And I think a lot of people now kind of put blues or like an underlining behind their music a little bit. It's like sometimes you can get that vibe without getting like a traditional like 12-bar blues vibe or something like that. I do something where I actually make up my own on the spot. Like I'll ask audience members to throw out a subject at me. Okay. And I'll make them up.
I'll do one. Decaffeinated coffee.
Decaffeinated coffee. Okay, give me another subject to go with it.
Croissant.
And a croissant. Oh, you'll say proper. Okay.
What do you call it?
Decaffeinated. We're texting croissants.
Croissants.
Or croissants or croissants. Yeah. Okay. Decaffeinated Coffee and croissants. I gotta think of something.
Do you want another subject?
Yeah, give me another one.
Okay. Jet lag.
And jet lag. Funny enough, I had a croissant on the jet for breakfast when we came in. So, okay, I gotta think of one. So we gotta get a vibe going in the room, you know, a little snapping going on, a good little blues. Okay. Let's see. I got my decaffeinated coffee with me. I got my decaffeinated coffee and I'm sipping on it with me. But nothing makes me feel better than my croissant and coffee. Oh, I'm sitting on this plane and I'm feeling just a little bit through. Oh, I'm sitting on this plane with my little bit of coffee and croissant too. But I feel so much better as I'm sitting here talking to you. Oh, it's so much fun here, sitting on Jazz FM. Oh, it's so much fun, sitting here on Jazz FM. Oh, I hope that someday I can come back and sing here again. Bye.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The blues is the truth. You can do a blues about anything.
True.
And you just did. I can't believe I pulled those ridiculous subjects out, but you made it work. It's beautiful. Well, we look forward to seeing you Saturday night at Music Connect Showcase.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that as well. It's going to be super fun. We've got a great show. And actually, I'm doing a new song no one has ever heard. You guys will be the first to premiere this. I plan on recording it when I come back to the States.
Wild Horses Can't Stop Me. I'll be there.
Yay!
Tatiana, LadyMay, Mayfield. It's great to have you here. Thank you for passing by.
And thank you for having me. It's been such a joy.
Anytime. There's an office chair there if you want to come and do your faxing or your internet, your emails, whatever. Just pass through Cafe Jazz FM. Always welcome.
Oh, thank you so much. Awesome. So I just interviewed with Jazz FM, and that is pretty awesome. I can't believe I just did that. Like, wow. I've been listening to Jazz FM for a long time. And honestly, I didn't know exactly where it was based because it's online. And to find out that it's here, it was meant for me to go. So that is like super cool. Like, wow. Can we cross the street? Oh.
Keep that in mind, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
What is that the last two bars?
1, 3 and 4 out.
So that's 1 on the 1, is it?
1, 3 and 4 out.
1,
3.
rest.
Go through from there one more time. So I'm gonna cue a hit coming out of the bridge. Okay, so I'm about to do my first show in London at the Map Cafe. Oh my god, I'm nervous, but it's a sold out crowd, so that's exciting. And